Now it's time to see what our News 4 News team is working on today.
Here's Joe with our desk check.
Hey, Laura, yeah, we're in the newsroom right now talking to Russ Barbera and
we're talking football.
Talking football and the possibility of the Bills playing games less than 2 miles from where we are standing right now.
Joe, I've been hearing this since 1973. Let me just put some perspective.
Has it been that long? They've been talking about this forever?
When Rich Stadium went up, there was talk about a waterfront stadium, there was talk about a stadium out in Lancaster, and Ralph Wilson was adamant about having an open-air stadium in Orchard Park, and he was threatening to move the team to Seattle. You old people like me will remember, this. There's another proposal Common Council is talking about today to think about putting a new stadium either downtown or on the waterfront, which even makes more sense because there's a lot of space down there. You can put parking around it.
There is a lot of space right now, yeah.
But it's really a long shot, I think, for the many reasons, one of which I think Ralph Wilson, bottom line, likes it where it's at. Right. And the Bills right now are planning, in the lease talks that are going on right now, remember, a new stadium would have to be tied to the lease talks.
Sure.
So if a brand new stadium were to be built, you would think that the lease would have to be a whole lot longer than it's probably going to be otherwise. Because whoever spends all this money on a brand new stadium is going to want to guarantee that the team will stay for a long time. Now, the Common Council is talking about the waterfront and whatnot. The reality is the people that are going to decide all this is New York State. So it's the governor and the Buffalo Bills, and Erie County has a good say in it, too, with county executive polling cars.
I'd hope so, yeah.
So those are the people you really got to listen to about it. And I think the state wouldn't right now be in favor of it for one big reason. What they're talking about doing now is spending $100 million to upgrade the Ralph versus a brand new stadium, which will cost 5 to 10 times that amount. So I don't think New York State, they're liking the $100 million figure right now over the $500 million or billion-dollar figure.
But how big of a deal would it be to actually start a waterfront district if you put the stadium down there? That's the way I think, at least. I mean, you're only going to get 8 games a year out of that, but
7 actually.
With one in Toronto, and that
right.
deal's still going on. But to me, it seems like a great idea.
It's interesting to bounce it off people who really have the power over it. And so, like I said, Erie County, the governor's office, and of course the Buffalo Bills. I think the Bills are structuring the lease talks around the idea that they've got their kingdom out there in Orchard Park. They're going to spend $100 million or whatever it is to improve it. They like it the way it is out there. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying, from my view, from my perspective over the years and what I've seen and heard, I'd say it's pretty much a long shot. So
there's a lot of history out of that stadium right now too, as well. I mean, a lot of good happened in the '90s, as we all know. So
it'll all come down to dollars and cents in the end.
It will.
The nostalgia won't drive it.
No, definitely not. All right. We have expired all of our time.
Well, I knew we'd do it somehow, talking football.
Well, yeah, you get us talking about any sport, the time will go by pretty quick. But a lot going on today, of course, besides that Bills talk. Of course, we've got Alina Shapiro out live at the airport this morning with all the new construction that's going on. That's going to be a busy summer up until August. So check us out on WIVB.com. Right now, we're going to send it back into the Winging It studio. What's going on, guys?